And that's when Demoiselle Lenny gave me the address of the music academy in this neighborhood.
I see, Kate Walker.
You must think I'm crazy, huh? Running after that girl, Dana, who must have died ages ago.
Well, Kate Walker, you know I have difficulty understanding illogical thought patterns. But in the end, what I do understand is that you need to find her. Is that correct, Kate Walker?
Yes, that is correct, Oscar. I'm glad you're taking it so well.
I don't see any fundamental difference between crossing Europe in search of mammoths, travelling on ostriches in an irradiated zone, or following your double. These are not things an automaton such as I take into consideration.
Any other thoughts, Oscar?
Well, I guess I could ask you where we are heading, but truth be told, it doesn't really matter. I will follow you wherever you lead, and for as long as you require my services, Kate Walker. That's what an automaton does.
Thank you, Oscar.
Oh dear, I hope you're not going to become physical, are you?
No, I was just going to give you a pat on the back.
I would rather you refrain from having such thoughts. I am not a dog, you know. Whatever next?
Anyway, we'd better get going, Oscar, and you'd better keep out of sight.
Oh dear, I don't suppose I have any choice.
Okay, Oscar is back. Okay, yes. We can observe and talk. Oscar Mark III.
I'm so glad he's back.
Okay.
Is everything all right, Kate Walker?
Yes.
Is it really necessary for me to be shut up in here, Kate Walker?
Sorry, Oscar, but I don't want to run the risk of losing you again.
There's a memorial. Im Gedenken an die Männer und Frauen, die für ihr Land Ostertal gestorben sind.
Victims of the genocide committed by the fascists during the Second World War. Oh, so many deaths. I hope Dana made it through.
Yeah, let's hope so. Oh, there's also gun shots to the left.
Bullet holes.
Bullet holes.
The brown shadow must have shot people dead here. How horrible.
But it's nice that there are fresh flowers, so someone takes care of the place. Okay, let's crack on then. What are we supposed to do? Use introspection before you go to the academy. Okay. We'll try. Maybe at the musical square? Cafes, shops, everything you need. Ooh. Okay, camera changes again. Go up the stairs. Try to play something. You had piano lessons, right?
I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed.
Due to the forthcoming computerization of the mechanical orchestra of the musical square, playing this piano is strictly forbidden until further notice. Wagen Council, September 2005. I see. We're not allowed to play it.
I don't think I'll be able to open it directly.
Directly.
Strange.
Strange. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so I don't think I can do anything right now. What can we do here? Introspection? Yes!
I only know Dana as a waitress at the refuge, and yet everything seems to fit with her here. Not hard to imagine her coming here to the music academy to study. And who knows, maybe Leon waited for her outside one day as a surprise after returning from his Baltayar expedition.
Yeah, that is a nice thought, Kate. Let's go to the academy now. So I suppose the academy is just right there. But which one is it? This building here? Oh, yes. Hello. Ask for Dana's file. Okay.
All these letters. They look like letters of formal notice. They probably haven't been paying the bills for some time.
Oops. That's not good. Eviction notice. Town Council, Wagen, Ostertal. The Music Academy, Musical Square, Wagen, Ostertal. 15th of October 2005. Dear Sirs, pursuant to the provisions of IRD 136.2, you are hereby given an eviction notice and notice to vacate on or before 26th of November 2005. How should they do that? It's a whole academy. The premises owned by the Town Council of Wagen, which premises are now occupied by you. The reason for this eviction notice is your failure to pay rent due and in arrears when demanded pursuant to IRD 136.4. A demand to pay rent was served upon you on the 15th of September 2005, and you have refused and neglected to pay rent due for the period 15th of June to 15th of October. You are hereby notified of your right to avoid this eviction by payment prior to the expiration of this notice of all the arrearages. I hereby certify that on the 15th day of October at 10:15 a.m. I gave in hand to Mr. Maximilian Mahler a true copy of the above original notice. Mr. Wolfgang Schneider, Mayor of Wagen. Ooh, that's not good.
So that's the famous Wagen Music Academy?
Not so
Not what I was
famous
expecting.
now. Nope. I don't think we will find a file here. Like, is there even somebody still here? Hello?
It looks like the rector is desperate to reduce the costs of running the academy.
For emergency use only. This is not a public phone. Rector Maximilian Mahler. So the guy who's the... no, not the mayor. The other guy, yeah, okay. Okay, interact. Who do we call? Someone in the building. Hello. I don't have a number to call. Ding.
Guten Tag!
Guten
What
Tag.
now? If you're from the council, you can come back when I'm not so busy.
Oh, sorry, you startled me.
So, now what do you want? Council minion?
I'm not from the council. I'm just a visitor here. I came because I was hoping to look at the file of a student from the 1930s.
Oh. I'm sorry, It's just that I haven't time for digging up old files from 70 years ago. I have way too much to do here, you understand.
I can tell you're a little overwhelmed. Where's the rest of the staff? Or maybe a student could show me.
You are standing in front of the rector and the only employee of this academy. My name is Maximilian Mahler, and it falls upon me to manage everything on the premises. The maintenance the archiving, and the lot before we close next month. So, if you don't mind.
I'm very sorry to hear that the Academy is closing, and I can see you're extremely busy, but I've come such a long way to see it. I'd be so grateful if you could locate it. It's really important to me.
And so is this place important to me, too. And I would love to hear the Mechanical Orchestra play one last time before the Academy closes. But, alas, I can't, can I? Unless,
Unless what?
well, you know.
Okay, so you're suggesting that you'll only get me the file if I get that mechanical orchestra going? Is that it? Well, Herr Mahler, that's called blackmail.
No, young lady. We call that, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Otherwise, we all might as well live on islands, don't you think?
Okay, I'll give it a try. Believe it or not, I have seen mechanisms like the one on the square before.
Well, in that case, I promise to give you the file in return for your services.
Thanks.
But I must warn you that the square has undergone some transformations over the years, and some parts of the mechanism may be difficult to get to.
Don't worry, I'll make myself thin and slide between the cracks.
You'll find some of them scattered around the square, and some of the others you'll find in the clock tower. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second.
What are you...
Now, what is the name of that student you're interested in?
Rose. Dana Rose.
And what were the years she attended our illustrious academy?
In the 30s. 1937, to be precise.
Oh, and here it is. And here you will find the annual inspection reports of the mechanisms by Frau Beckmann.
Frau Beckmann?
She was the rectoress of the academy during the years you spoke of. These are from 1937. You see, I have a marvelous memory regarding archives. This is why I have chosen Frau Beckmann's, because there's something in here regarding that Edna Droz you spoke of.
Dana Rose.
Quite. You will also find some sheet music with annotations. This is the Hymn of Wagen, which you must play on the piano on the square in order to activate the Orchestra of Automatons. Once you have fixed the mechanisms, of course. All right then, here you go. What are you waiting for?
Okay. Search.
This sheet music corresponds to the piano part for the Hymn of Wagen.
Okay. Yes.
Someone's added annotations. They could help me play the hymn on the piano on the square, like the rector asked me to.
Yes. Okay, I think nothing else to see. What is that? Schematic drawing.
I wonder what it's supposed to represent.
Some buttons on the piano or organ. Rector's report.
The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back in the 30s. According to the present rector, I should find all the information I need to repair the mechanisms on the square.
Okay, if you think so.
Music Academy Inspection Report, October 12, 1937.
Today, I was due to inspect the musical mechanisms that enable students to give a public display of their talent and enable us to showcase the quality of our teaching to the people of our beautiful town. Like every year, I needed a volunteer from our students to help me during the inspection. And this year's choice was obvious.
I'm fine, really.
Well, you're looking off color, darling, and on edge.
No, it's just that I haven't heard from Leon since he left with the Origin expedition from Kantar. And also,
Well, we've got company. You'll tell me later, Dana, darling. Meantime, be good and stay safe.
You too, Yunta.
Is everything all right? You look under the weather. We don't want one of our best and brightest to fall ill now, do we?
She's pregnant, she's pregnant.
Thank you for asking, Frau Beckmann, but I'm just a little tired, that's all.
And who was that lady?
Just a friend I met this summer.
You do keep some surprising company, Fraulein Rose. Anyway, I have something for you that will take your mind off things.
Oh?
Would it interest you to see the mechanisms that enabled you to perform so brilliantly here last spring?
That would be wonderful.
Good. Come and join me at the kiosk when you have a moment. But don't be too long, though.
Okay, talk to Frau Beckmann. That's the only objective. Ooh, but first we're gonna look at this painter. Hello. Oh, I can't even talk to you. That's a pity. Hello. Who are you?
Oh, good grief. It's gonna take me all day long to clean that lot up.
Introspection.
I can hardly believe I held my concert here just 6 months ago. 6 months. Seems like a lifetime. So much has happened. Meeting Leon for a start. It would be so good if you were here now. I love receiving his letters since he left to Baltair with the Origin expedition. The way he described Kantar, the capital, made it sound like a city from a dream. We've said so much on paper. And I love to read between the lines. But since the expedition left Kantar for the mountains, no news. I just hope he's okay.
I'm in the kiosk, Fraulein.
Okay, I'm coming. In the kiosk. In the kiosk? You mean, in the gazebo thingy, right? Dana, please go this way.
Come and see, Fraulein.
Incredible.
Isn't it just? You see these flags? Each mechanism housing for each musical automaton on the square is represented by one of these flags.
Fascinating.
Today is the day they are being serviced. Each mechanism has been inspected by an Academy maintenance man. In theory, they're all functional. But if you like, you can go and see these maintenance men on my behalf and fetch back their respective reports. You would be doing me a big favor, as I have to inspect the piano in the kiosk. And also, it will give you a chance to take a peek at each of the automaton mechanisms.
Thank you. I'd be delighted.
Now, take this. You'll need it to open the maintenance room that leads to the most impressive mechanism of all, that of the clock tower.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Do you have any questions before you go?
Do you know who built the mechanical orchestra? My father told me it didn't exist when he was young.
They were built by a strange young French inventor by the name of Vorarlberg some years ago. From what I heard, he was visiting Wagen while en route to the east, just after the huge fire that destroyed the town. He was moved by the legend of Vera Schönberg, that virtuoso who died in the fire, so he offered his talents to rebuild the city and create the mechanical orchestra.
When the mechanical orchestra played along with me last spring, it was incredible. But how does it manage to play at the same tempo as the piano? It was almost like in a dream.
Oh, it wasn't dream work, Fraulein, but clockwork. The piano is connected to the mechanism that you are going to inspect, and the hymn of Wagen played on the keys. That's what sets the rhythm and the intensity of the performance, and that's what triggers everything else.
What happened to Vera Schönberg? My mother always says it's the saddest story.
And she's right. You probably know that Vera Schönberg was Wagen's most famous musician at the beginning of the century. But her legend was truly born the night she performed a cello concerto, right here on the square. It was also the night of the worst fire in Wagen's modern history.
And Frau Schönberg, she died in the fire, right?
She did, as well as all the other musicians and the entire audience. They were surrounded by flames, trapped on this square.
How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. But according to the legend, Vera Schönberg kept playing Wagen's hymn until the very end. She understood they were all doomed to die, and her music brought them peace of mind during their last moments. This automaton you played with last spring was created in her image as a final tribute.
I had no idea.
Well, now you know all about the legend of Vera Schönberg. Was there something else, Fraulein Rose?
I'll go and see the maintenance team.
Good. Thank you, Fraulein.
Okay, we got the maintenance room key. What else can I do? Can I do something else? No, just talk to her, right? Okay. So, repair the automatons on the square. Repair the mechanism in the tower. Okay, that's what Kate has to do in the end. Let me just adjust the camera. I've just changed it a little bit because I want to be more comfortable. Okay, so clock tower. Or should I go to this guy again? Hello?
You can tell, Frau Beckmann, this automaton still works correctly, but it's so filthy that it won't last long. It's gonna
Okay.
take me the whole day to give it a good clean if it's to get past winter.
Ah, okay. You need to clean it. Can I inspect? Hello, inspect it. Inspect. Oh my god, this looks complicated again.
It seems perfectly functional.
It seems perfectly.
The maintenance man said it was functional.
Ah, okay.
I shouldn't touch it.
Okay, then don't. Can I talk to this guy also?
So you're the one Frau Beckmann sent, are you?
Yes.
Well, you can tell her there's no problem with this automaton. Just needs cleaning up and a bit of oiling. Have a gander at the mechanism if you like.
Okay, yes, I did. Okay, so now I need to go into the clock tower. Is that right? Okay, I can't actually go past that. Okay, maybe I should I change to go to Kate? I don't know. I think I have to take another look. Because you're saying everything's fine. Okay, and everything is fine when we have CGDA. CGDA. C is here, G is down there, D and A. Okay, CGDA. I can do that. Okay, what about these guys again? That's again introspection. Let's go to Kate.
Looks like the rector was right, Oscar. I should be able to find the mechanisms he wants me to repair by following the circuit Dana described in the report.
They would still need to be accessible to us today, Kate Walker.
Glad to see you haven't lost any of your legendary optimism, my...
Oh, I cut you off. I'm sorry for that. Oh my. Okay, so first things first. I don't have a key, right? But let's see if I can open them up anyway. So many people here.
I don't think they mentioned this code in the report.
Damn.
Given the condition of that door, it should give way if I force it a bit.
Impossible, Kate Walker. Such an act is illegal.
I did it. Okay. Don't know if this should be the same. Oh, I should be able to use something here. Oscar!
Don't even think about it, Kate Walker.
Wrong one. That doesn't work. No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm missing something.
The connection between this mechanism and the other ones on the square seems to be operational. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I'm missing a ball, I think.
An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style.
Yes.
Like at Bohgstadt.
Beautiful. Okay, what about you? Here I would need a code. Damn. Ugh, why? Should I look in my inventory? Can I read anything here?
The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back in the 30s. According to the present rector, I should find all the information I need to repair the mechanisms on the square.
Great. This one. Mena. It says Mena on the top.
I wonder what it's supposed to represent.
Okay, let's see if we can do something here on the top again. I don't think so. Because everything's sealed, right?
I don't think I'll be able to open it directly. If the report is right, a flag is raised only when the corresponding mechanism is working.
Yeah.
Too bad. It could have helped me find them.
Okay, so none of the mechanisms are working. Great. But there were 3, right? I only saw 2 now, but maybe that's because I need to go to the clock tower? Hello.
Wow. Pity I don't have time for some sightseeing.
Oh, it's beautiful. Just taking a screenshot. Okay, but what am I supposed to do? Should I go back to Dana?
I don't believe it. Because of that van, I can't get to the mechanism.
Ah, okay.
I'll have to find a way to move it.
There's a mechanism as well. Good to know. This van is also crazy. What is that? What is that?
I need to find the owner.
Ah, I can call him 5-123-888-321. 5-123-888-321. Okay. Good to know that there is a phone in the academy. So let's go there again, please.